Just like that.
Hello, everyone. Number 3. Welcome to Family Q&A. Friday here.
I have an announcement to make. I can drink a Capri Sun in 10 seconds.
I can do it.
It's hold on, time out. Everything's going crazy.
I know. I got a notification.
Checking Jordan's liking everything.
Come prepared and repaired.
Yes, I know. So yeah, it has been 3 long weeks since we have done a Q&A. We've been doing a lot of traveling and stuff. So thank you guys for being patient. We had 1,900 comments.
Yeah.
On the last Q&A. So
when I was pulling questions today, 1,900 comments.
So welcome to today's Q&A on February 19th, 20 and the 16.
Yay! We're back, everybody!
Welcome back to some more Q&A. So,
My hands are not ready.
I was going to make an announcement, but I know we haven't really sealed the deal on what we're going to do, so I'll still keep that a secret. So scratch it, I was going to make an announcement, other than he can drink a Capri Sun in less than 10 seconds.
And I have this gigantic Red Bull.
All right, guys. So anyway, thank you for being patient. Thank you guys for sticking around and waiting. We had a week in Disney World. We were gone in Texas, and then we had your family out here as well. So
Yeah, my mom and dad came out while we went to Texas. That was the first week. Yeah,
so we had a lot of people, just a lot of stuff.
And then once we got back from Texas 3 days later, we were in Orlando for 9 days.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yep.
Yay, we're back.
So anyway, thank you for joining us for another Q&A. Without further ado, let's get this party started.
Okay.
First question comes from an Epic X Slime Face Cumberledge 5. That's an awesome name, by the way.
Cucumber 5.
Why does Bereghostgames play violent games through YouTube? I thought his motto was varieties of games for all ages.
Variety games.
Well, last I checked, Far Cry 4 isn't for all ages, or Dead Realm, or Call of Duty, etc. It's funny you should ask that. I actually literally just made a video discussing...
What a quinkadink.
What a quinkadink. I'm not even going to go much further into that because I just made about a 10.5-minute video talking about that very subject. So if you're watching this, you might have already seen the video. Go right to my channel and look for the vlog that's named...
If you're not old enough to watch Far Cry, don't watch it. If you're old enough, watch it. Variety gaming for all ages.
Boom.
Enough said.
Spoken by the 9-year-old.
By the 9-year-old.
But anyway, yeah, so Epic Slime Face. The best thing I can tell you, man, is go watch that vlog. It's called, I
can't remember your own
I can't
video
remember
name.
my own video
You
name.
just uploaded it.
Yeah, I think it's something like, what does variety gaming really mean is what I named it. I couldn't remember the name of it. Go watch it. That'll explain everything to you. So anyway, next question. Well, actually, you know what? Before we do that, I will take a quick touch on it just in case people do miss that video. Basically, he's trying to say is he thought my motto was variety gaming for all ages, and he's saying Far Cry 4, Dead Realm, and Call of Duty isn't. I think what he's failing to realize, and a lot of people are, short of me going into too much detail for you guys just to go watch the video, is we are a variety gaming for all ages, which means we play games that are a vast of ages. So if we're playing Roblox, well, guess what? Anybody can watch that.
Minecraft.
Anybody can watch anything on our channel. I think what he's saying is all ages can't watch Far Cry or all ages.
He's targeting the games that are
There's games for everyone on the channel.
Yeah.
So whether you're young or older,
there's a game
immature,
for everybody.
mature, doesn't matter. There's something there for everybody. So
And
whether
exactly.
it's Roblox or Far Cry and everywhere in between.
Variety gaming.
Yeah, and what he just said is he's targeting the games instead of the channel. The channel plays all games for all ages
Instead he's just looking at oh look, Far Cry, oh look,
yeah.
Dead Realm,
He's targeting games he probably can't watch, and he's probably upset because we're not just playing all Roblox all the time. And like I said, I'm just going to stop there. Go watch the vlog. I discuss exactly everything that you need to know about what our channel really is about. So, next question comes from a TJ Johnson. Ask Bear, in the Skate 3 series, you said you would do a GTA 5 online series with you and Tyler, and why didn't you?
Because we became an FGN series.
Yeah, we just brought everybody in.
Because we didn't think her and Brianna
Sorry,
With-
I had
with
to
light?
pop my knuckle. It was hurting.
Her and Brianna. God dang it! I will cut you.
That wasn't me.
You too. But we didn't think that they'd like GTA, and then they were like, "Oh, we want to play it," and they were like, "Oh, well then I guess we'll turn it into an FGM." So.
Everybody had a blast with it. And the reason we haven't been playing, I've been getting a lot of people asking, how come you guys don't play it anymore?
GTA gets kind of stale.
It does, you know, and I know there's a lot of channels out there that do really funny stuff where they mod the game or they, they're doing like all these different cool things, but at the same time, that's like their niche. Like you have channels like he watches, like Bereghostgames Gaming, where they play Gary's modded GTA, and that's all they do. There's nobody, like they put so much editing and time and effort into those videos, whereas no one's really, us, we just horse around in GTA 5, whether it's, doing missions or running around shooting each other.
Running each other over with trucks.
Yeah, there's just not a whole lot of stuff, that we can do. I swear, the amount of knuckle popping going on in this video.
Hang on.
Jeez. So anyway, that's why we didn't do just me and him, because we made it an FGN video where all of us are playing. Next part of the question is for the crew. This is not really a question, but I have to give credit to Tixie and Bear for uploading videos to Snapple. You get a, I'm assuming, participation award.
Participation.
Because I understand that you try your videos, but they just don't upload. And Tyler, you get no credit because you're a freaking peasant.
That sounds more.
That is true. She has tried to do some videos and stuff on her channel.
And I haven't
By the way,
uploaded anything
in
in
the
a
process
while.
of making sure that you had games installed, I may have or may not have watched one of your Rocket League videos. That's on your desktop, just letting you know.
On her computer? Or?
Yeah, on her computer. She has
Okay.
her videos on her desktop, and I was like, I'll watch one.
How was it?
How was it?
Cringy.
Cringy?
Continue.
Wow.
You're such a liar.
I said too many times.
I did too.
No, you know what? In all honesty, she did good. It's just she was really soft, and
I know
she
how to play
spent
with
like
the
the
top
entire
two,
video
so
trying
hard.
to explain what Rocket League was.
It's so hard to record on your own
You have no one to
versus
talk to or any subjects.
It's really uncomfortable. And it's
Go back
really-
to my videos 3 and 4 years ago. I was super soft. I was not very confident. Whereas now, I can, pick this tee back up and not skip a beat after Tyler's tipped it over, and still continue to roll in with an intro. And that's just something you couldn't have done. But you can't do that.
It takes time.
It does take a lot of time, and talking to yourself is hard, especially when you role play games like my LSPD.
Especially whenever you're
I'm like
making
talking to
sound.
dispatch and telling them to dispatch me here. I probably sound like a complete idiot to somebody standing outside my door. I'm all, dispatch, show me code 3 to this call. She's probably like what? What are you doing in there?
I don't. I'm
She
so
knows-
used
she
to it. I
knows
don't
what
care.
you're doing.
But you definitely, I do much better even for me still when I have all of them, because you feed off of everybody else, and if there's ever those awkward,
Moments.
then
Like-
then everybody's like, okay, and then we all laugh about it, and then we start moving on
You
with
could
it.
go to one of my videos of my own, and then you can go to one of our family game nights. And one of my videos of my own, I'll be like, this is, and then in the family game nights, I was like, oh, do this. And I was
FYI,
like,
that's how she talks in real life too.
She, and to her defense, if you go back to my videos too, I even had people would make comments to me, and they're like, dude, you said like like a lot. You were like, it's just because you don't know how
Call
to.
of Duty video, your first video.
Yeah, like, so I did 65 and 4. Yeah, I killed this guy, and I'm back recording. So I like, that's how I was, so it's just something you gradually increase and roll into.
These things have like crazy flexibility.
As he snaps my glasses in half. So anyway, next question. Edward Janau,
Scissorhands.
I'm assuming. Bear, what's better, GTA 5 or Call of Duty 3? Also, baby cakes, call me a peasant.
You're a peasant
With a teddy bear face.
with a teddy bear face.
GTA 5, I think, is better than the Call of Duties just because there's
Well,
so
Call
much
of Duty
more to do.
3? Does he mean like the original Call of Duty 3 or like Modern Warfare 3 or Black Ops 3?
He says Call of Duty 3.
If Call of Duty 3, then I'd say Call of Duty 3 than GTA.
I think GTA, because you can do so much stuff in GTA, whereas the Call of Duty games, you have the campaign and multiplayer. GTA, they're constantly, like if you go to like GTA's Instagram, there's so many things they're constantly adding and uploading, and there's just so much to do in that game that you can spend hours, hundreds of hours.
I'd say Modern Warfare 3.
That was
Hands
my
down.
favorite Modern Warfare, but
Modern Warfare 2. You
I
guys
can
didn't
just
play
imagine
Modern
if
Warfare 2,
someone
that was
walks in the
freaking-
house
Yeah, I
right now.
did.
Modern Warfare 2 was my Call of Duty Prime.
If someone walks in the house right now and sees a family of 4 staring at a camera and just talking,
They're gonna be like, creeper house, and then out they go.
my question is why they'd even be in the house.
Okay, shut up.
Next question
Next
from
question.
an Oreo Cakes FGN crew. If you could eat one food for the rest of your life, what
Ramen.
would it be?
I was gonna say that.
Ramen.
Or udon.
That was
I don't know.
pretty tasty.
Unless, only if it was beef udon. Other than that, that freaking Oriental udon that I got from that
Smelled
shop,
like booty.
it was horrid.
Was it?
I tried eating one of the noodles and I about freaking puked.
The beef udon we got at Disney World in into the Asian district of Epcot was, oh man, I was like I was taking everybody's bowls and just scarfing through it. Was it Japan?
Yeah,
What'd you say?
I just said the Asian district of
Oh, yeah, that's
Epcot.
it's Japan. And the World Showcase
Gosh.
at Epcot.
I
In case
could-
you guys
the
ever
Details,
wonder-
details.
The ramen that I got from that shop, I'm glad you pulled us away from that, or else I would have probably eaten out their entire stock.
And the answer for my question of one food I can eat probably would be her chicken wraps that she makes. I freaking
buffalo.
the buffalo chicken wrap. She
don't
crock
like
pots
those.
chicken breasts and shreds them into where they're just shredded tender pieces. And then she wraps it. She adds lettuce and blue cheese dressing to it, and adds the buffalo sauce. And man,
You gotta add the buffalo sauce to the chicken.
Details.
Put the chicken in the lettuce. It's the
Details.
lettuce wraps.
I
Just so
just
you
said
guys
that.
know, there's supposed to be lettuce
That's
wraps. You wrap it up in lettuce. Put a little bit of carrots and celery in there with some blue cheese dressing, and it's like eating a chicken wing, but it's healthy.
guess what you're
and
gonna have to make this weekend, because now I'm hungry for it.
I need to get this stuff. I
I honestly don't like them.
gotta go to the grocery store.
Wow.
You don't like them?
Hashtag peasant, you
Grammy's
make me
favorites,
laugh the
too.
most, and you are hilarious. But if you
I know.
could get a tan, would you do it?
So, I tan easily though.
We all do.
Like, are you talking about like one of like a spray tan or like just go out and tan? Because I can go outside and spend like an hour outside and get a tan. So
my legs were pale and I wore shorts. One day at Disney World and my legs were already tan.
Like her, if we were to take a before picture of Summer, and a few months later after, she is like dark brown. Like this chick like turns into a crispy critter like overnight. It's crazy.
but yeah, me and my sister and my mom, we all tan really easily.
Whereas me,
he
I
burns.
burns.
I burn real bad.
He's
Hashtag-
like bacon in
Thanks for the
microwaves.
Hispanic, by the way. High five.
You're welcome.
Hashtag Tixie, what is your favorite ice cream?
Don't say
Mint
Neapolitan.
chocolate chip.
Probably mint chocolate chip. I don't eat ice cream very often, but if I do,
That's
it's
a lot. She
usually.
eats like a pint every night.
She rarely eats ice cream.
I rarely eat ice cream. It's just
She eats her feelings away every night.
I'd probably explain for some weight gain.
Hashtag Snapple, sing the llama song for me, please.
Please
Happy
don't.
llama, sad
Why
llama,
would you do that?
mentally disturbed llama, super llama, drama llama, big fat mama llama, 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 llama. Who is this big llama causing all this drama?
Oh, that was it. Hashtag Bear, what
The next
camera do
sentence
you
has
use?
swear
I want
words,
to buy
so-
one with good quality like yours for my YouTube. Bye, guys. I use the camera that you're watching this video on right now is the Sony 4K oh gosh.
R2D2. We'll call it.
You wanted this camera for forever, you don't even know what it's
It's
called.
the AX100, if I'm not mistaken. I'll have to.
I couldn't tell you. All I know is that on the side it says Sony 4K.
It's a
It's black.
If you search
And
up a
it's big.
Sony, I've actually done a video on it and showed it off.
Stop
But if you search up on Amazon
Trust me, that's a small.
and just type in Sony
compared to
camcorder
some
4K,
cameras,
then
that's-
you will you'll be able to see it on there. It's a pretty large camera, but it's a very nice. It's expensive, but it's very, very, very nice camera. So that is the camera. I think it is the AX100, if I'm not mistaken. Next question comes from a Dolly L. Hey guys, I love you guys so much. I have a question for the peasant of the family, Tyler. If you could change everyone's name in your family, including you, what would they be? P.S. Tyler's laugh is probably the most funny thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
You do have a good laugh.
Especially when he gets into it, like when he starts laughing real hard.
I squeak when I laugh really hard.
Okay, so everybody's name,
What would I
including
name everybody?
including yourself.
What would your name be?
My name? I wanted to change my name to Wild when I was younger.
Yeah, I remember that.
So
I wanted my name to be Sally. I don't know.
I don't know.
why.
I'll change my name to Jon Snow.
Okay, what's Daddy's name?
Choose wisely.
Yeah, Jamie Lannister.
Jamie Lannister.
That means I only have one hand. And it's my good hand.
All right,
It's a good hand.
what's Brianna's name?
Are
Are we going for like a Game of Thrones?
Yes.
Okay.
What's that big chick, Brienne?
Brienne. That's,
Brienne of Tart.
Yes, the big,
And
like,
then-
7-foot tall ogre chick.
Hey, can't I at least
then
like,
you're
beat people
Cersei.
up?
Ouch.
Cersei. Wow. All right. Well, at least I'm queen.
Dang. Look what
you do
went
have an
and did.
affair with your brother, though.
That's gross.
That just got awkward.
She
It
doesn't
is.
have a
It's,
good
It's
gross
part of
in
the show.
It
It's-
is in the show, and it's disgusting.
That's how
I'm
Bran
just
gets
saying.
thrown out of the tower in the beginning. It's
Yeah,
he
because
witnesses
he
it.
climbed in and he's like, "Oh, hello."
They're like, oh,
and, then,
hello.
and then she's like, "He saw," and he's like, "The things you do for love," and like shoves him out the
At
window.
least you don't have a brother.
Yeah.
Trust me, I have like the whole first season like. and-
We need to rewatch it in preparation for season 6, by the way.
If
gosh.
if Sons of Anarchy like seems like it's taking an arc age and a half to get.
Because you never want to watch it with me.
We watch like 16 episodes every night.
2 episodes.
Do not even start with me,
2
woman.
episodes. 2 episodes. Just so you guys know, I've been trying to get him to watch the show forever and ever, and finally I get him to sit down and watch it with me. And he's like, "Oh, my friends are playing CS:GO."
I'm always in
Or,
it. I'm like,
"Oh, my
I'm
friends
like,
are coming over."
and if I don't
Or,
watch, and if
I
I
don't
don't
feel
watch it with
like
her,
it.
she gets so butthurt. She's like, "Oh, you're sticking me up."
You know what this is? We're going to change the name of this from Family Q&A to the FGN behind
Venting
the scenes venting.
You guys,
venting
you guys
vlogs.
cause this. You guys cause these fights.
We'll call it the
Be
venting
ashamed
vlog.
of yourselves.
The venting vlogs.
The venting vlogs.
Yeah, the venting vlog.
Just
Never gonna
saying, he's
punch
a
each other in the
loser.
face.
So, anyways, next question.
Miles Morrison, hashtag Ask Tyler. If you were the boss of Roblox, would you give Robux to people or change people's names to peasants?
Change their names to peasants. Of course I would do that.
The Legion of Peasants. Next question from a Micaiah Bushley. FGN, I'm assuming this is everybody. When are you guys going to upload another Left 4 Dead? I miss you guys playing that. It's funny you made that comment, as we were going to upload that last night, but I need to find the maps first. There's a ton of maps, I just got to pick one.
We were going to record one last night, but we just need to find the custom.
We probably
maps.
will do one this weekend, so probably like a Sunday or something like that.
Stay
we'll try and,
tuned.
yeah.
More's coming.
More definitely will be coming. I just haven't got around to picking a map yet.
It's off-brand of Oakley though. Berkeley.
You know, my $10 gas station glasses are much more reasonable than a 200 pair of Oakleys. I mean, look at the condition. They're all scrapped. Look at them. I mean, honestly. Anyway, Ask Bear, will you ever do Who's Your Daddy with anyone else like Snapple and Blockhead?
No.
And Where's the Dead Realm videos?
They're not
we
worth
just
doing
did
usually.
a Dead Realm video, I think, while we were gone in Disney World. And me and her have played it a few times, but we've just never recorded it, so.
What one?
Who's your daddy?
Me and her played it when it very first came out. Now there's so much more stuff to it.
Me
so.
and Taryn were playing it.
So I don't know.
She
We'll
probably
have to
did.
look into it and see if anybody else would like to play. Paladin, what's your favorite map on Left 4 Dead?
Favorite map? I don't know all the names. I like the one where you go into the mall and you steal the race car from the mall. And you
Oh,
drive
yeah.
to the
And you have to
carnival.
get all
You gotta
that
get all the
gasoline.
gas.
And then after that, you go to the carnival and stuff. I think those
Yeah.
two are my
We've
favorite, two
failed on
favorite
that one a few
chapters.
times. Snapper, I got a few questions for you. Who's your favorite character in Left 4 Dead?
Probably Rochelle.
When are you going to be uploading videos on your channel?
No idea.
What supervillain would you be?
What type of supervillain?
Like any supervillain,
like-
from like any of the superhero movies or
Should be
whatever.
Green Goblin.
Can it be from a Disney movie?
Sure.
I want to be. Wait, no, never mind. It's not a Disney movie, but I want to be Coraline's mother. That's not even a kid's horror movie anymore. It's an adult horror movie because of the concept. The sad mother is taking sad children from their homes, making it seem like they're in paradise, and then sewing buttons on their eyes and eating them.
It's kind of a weird movie.
Go watch it today.
Go watch it today.
It's kind of a weird movie.
We're not sponsored by Coraline.
This is not a question for you.
Go away, Twitter notification.
That was Garney again. This is not a question. You are so funny. And by the way, yes, The Division is good. And your style is creative. Don't listen to Peasant Paladin. You are perfect. Don't change yourself. You are cute and stylish.
See, now there's two
Thank
people
you.
wrong in the world.
if history repeats itself, I am so getting
A dinosaur.
That's what her shirt says, just so you guys know she's not. She is random, but
Very.
that's where that came from.
Dino Gamer asks, Tiller, what movie are you more excited for, Jurassic World 2 or Godzilla vs. King Kong?
Jurassic.
I didn't even know either of
Godzilla.
those.
I didn't know.
Both of those are really
Oh, I don't know.
Do you know
I
what
didn't
we're
look
excited
into
for?
it,
I didn't
but-
know that they're making a Jurassic World 2 or a Godzilla. versus-
I would imagine
I'd
that
like
they
Godzilla
would.
versus King Kong.
They're making a brand new Purge movie, and I'm so excited.
I think Jurassic World 2. I love Jurassic World.
You know, I've always been, King Kong is one of my all-time favorite movies.
They
Right.
shouldn't make a Jurassic
That's
World.
what I'm
And I've
saying.
seen a lot of like the old Godzilla movies, but I've never really been a big fan of Godzilla.
Yeah, but think about how cool Peter Jackson made King Kong, which is the version he
Yeah,
really
I thought she was
I
going to say
love
Peter
King
Pan
Kong.
for a second.
Like imagine.
Like that movie was so freaking well made. and
Yeah, and so if they do and I don't know if it's Peter Jackson doing it again. I would imagine so because
I would hope so.
But if he did, and it was caught King Kong versus Godzilla or whatever it
I'd
is,
watch it.
yeah, I would think that you'd be more excited for that one.
I like Jurassic World, but I'd be more excited for that because I'm still kind of a kid on the inside. So
You're a kid on
I
the
mean-
outside and inside.
she's got a point, but
Next question from a Luke Townsend. If you could be any height, what would it be? Hashtag I love the FGN crew, especially Tyler.
My height.
I'm perfectly content with where I'm at.
I wish
I'd be 5'6".
I wish I was a little taller.
Wait, what?
I wish I was a little taller.
No, you're
that
fine.
way Daddy couldn't
How
call
tall
me
are
a
you?
midget. I'm 5'4". I wish I was like 5'6".
She's 5'0".
Then I'm
5'7",
5'3".
5'8".
Wait, are you sure
You're
you're
like
5'4"?
5'2".
I wish
No,
I was
my-
taller
the
because
doctor
like
said I'm
everybody,
5'3".
like I'm just as tall as everybody, or everybody's taller than me.
But you don't want to be too tall either. You don't want to like duck when you go on, through.
I want to be
doors.
at least like 6 foot. Like
That's a good height for a guy.
I want to be, but I'm like 5'7", 5'8". So
You sure?
Next question from a Blondie William. Hi FGN crew. This question is for Snapple. Which Fall Out Boy song is better, Centuries or Immortals? Thanks if you pick this question. Centuries gets on my nerves.
I've heard
Immortals.
I've heard Centuries so many times, and I've heard Immortals so many times, but I think I might have to go with Immortals.
Good choice. James Bond Wonder Bros. Hashtag Ask Bear. I have a question. At Mike/Bear. Have you played Fleeing the Complex? If not, it's fun, wacky, entertaining game. It's a stickman player who is trying to escape jail. You can play the first made games, but this one's the best. By the way, it would be good as what you call it, a filler game. Gotcha. I have not heard of Fleeing the Complex or played it. Is it a single player game or a multiplayer, I wonder? I'll have to...
We can look into it.
Yeah.
I thought it was a good suggestion, and
Fleeing the Complex.
Oh, that's what I was. God, this freaking picture! I swear to God.
So yeah, we're looking into that as we speak. Next question from an Ivy Awesome Girl. Pixie Dust, please pick this question for the next Q&A. Well, you're in luck. She picked it.
Yay.
First, I want to say you guys are awesome. Pixie Dust, keep loving unicorns. Snapple, keep being awesome. Valorant, keep being a peasant. And Bereghostgames, keep uploading the
Will
videos.
do.
Why do I gotta be the workhorse?
somebody's got to carry the weight around here.
My question is, if you had a fire and your family is okay, what is the 3 things you would bring?
2 dogs
Yep.
The 2 dogs, so there's 1, 2.
and
So the family's okay, so we get to pick 3 things. So the 2 dogs are given
Yeah.
2 items.
wouldn't they count as family?
I guess they would count as a family.
Or
When I
three-
picked this
or
question, I
three-
thought like my answer was going to be the 2 dogs,
It's a
and
browser
then
game.
And
Oh,
I would
it's a
pick
browser stick menu.
I would pick 3 irreplaceable pictures of lost belongings.
I actually have a hard drive with all of our photos on it. So that would be my 3rd thing that I would grab. is
I
that
would-
hard
Because
drive.
everything else, computers, couches, everything can be
TVs,
replaced.
everything can be replaced.
I would
wouldn't-
grab my computer, my laptop,
irreplaceable photos.
and
He's like, I see you guys all day. I don't need photos.
that's
Everything
No!
else can be replaced, and that's one of the reasons why
Lost loved
you have like
ones.
homeowners insurance and stuff like that is so it can all be replaced. It's just
And our house.
material items
Our poor
or
house.
whatever.
Yeah.
The 3 things I would take, but my wedding ring's always on me, so. But if it wasn't on me, that would be one thing I would grab, just
I
for
agree.
sentimental value.
Well, thank you.
That's already on you though.
And then sell
know.
it.
But sometimes I
We would
I
have
take
to.
it
We'd have
off.
no house. Okay, next question from a Judy Kai. I'm assuming how you say that. There's like a bunch of weird squiggly lines over the top of the name. Hashtag Ask Pixie. If you can own any kind of animal, what would it be?
Unicorn or dolphin.
Or panda.
No. Well, pandas are freaking
How
adorable.
about another couple of bulldogs?
I'm really happy with our dogs. I love dogs.
Ask Bear. Would you rather own a helicopter or a plane?
Helicopter.
Private
Helicopter,
jet.
I can go anywhere. I mean, I could just take off and go. But the thing is, with a jet, you can go anywhere in the world with that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, get a private jet.
I'd get a jet.
We can travel in style.
Hope you answered my questions, and you guys are one of the best channels ever. Well, thank you, Judy. I really appreciate that.
Thank
I really
you.
love hearing stuff like that. Next question from a bubblegum girl. Hashtag Bear, what's your favorite YouTuber? Can't say yourself.
Me. I don't really count.
There's not really like a...
Rad.
Even if he couldn't say himself, he probably still.
No, I
would
don't
say
really
himself.
like. He's very similar to what I do, but I don't have like a go-to. Like he goes to like Vanoss or Summit for streaming. Like those are his go-to guys all the time. Like me, I don't have a YouTube channel that I like have to log into and watch every day just because I'm so busy with my own. But if I'd have to throw a channel name out there that I like do kind of skim over and watch.
The chair creaking as I adjust.
I honestly don't know. There are a few.
Oh.
There's been
Just
a couple.
pick one. Anyone that you watch on occasion.
HK Army's YouTube channel.
There you go.
I literally have watched their videos. Probably me and her have watched them probably 15 to 20. Every video they've ever made. They're editing. Cassidy Sanders is their editor, and he does a phenomenal job on editing those videos. So I've watched
choosing
the
amazing
HK Army
songs.
channel videos over and over. So I love their editing and I love their
He
videos.
chooses amazing songs such as Shoot.
Hashtag Pixie. Why don't you like grass in Minecraft?
It's so annoying. It looks ugly. It looks like weeds growing, like, you know, because the
why
blocks,
I
the top
plant
of the
it
blocks
everywhere.
are green. Anyways, and looks like grass as it is, and then you get like these little tufts of, looks like weeds. So that's why it annoys. Yeah, that's why I found them
Knock 'em
very
down and they
unappealing
grow.
and unattractive in the game. I think
Knock
they're
them down, they
stupid.
grow back. the
I
next
know.
day.
See?
Tyler, what inspired you to use the word peasant over other words?
I don't know. It sounded nice.
Sounded
It had a nice crisp
Ring
round.
to it?
It had like a nice crisp round ring to it.
Brianna, why do you wear glasses?
Because she's freaking blind.
Because
She's
I need them.
nearly blind in her left eye.
Like
If
Literally
she takes her glasses
nearly
off, she
blind
can
in
just
her
see
left
shapes.
eye. That's the reason.
And you
why.
know what's funny about it is when she plays paintball, she takes her glasses off so they won't fog up, and yet she is still accurate as I don't know what, and she can't see a thing. So I'm assuming she just sees blurs moving around and just goes for it.
I can see. I see the outline of your body. I don't see the actual image. That's how my eyes are.
Yeah. So speaking of that, I was looking on Amazon and there's a spray like a.
I don't want to put that spray on my
You can
glasses.
put it on your glasses so it doesn't
I
fog
feel like
up.
it would like mess with the prescription and stuff.
It's not gonna mess with the
No.
prescription. It
That's
just creates
what-
like a film.
Yeah, so it doesn't fog up.
Yeah.
Family, how proud of you of the success your channel has made? I am exceptionally proud.
Never thought we'd get this far,
No,
for sure. And
I could tell you that years ago, back when I just had a couple thousand people, I was content with that. You know, when I hit 10,000, I was like, wow, there's actually 10,000 people that have subscribed. Back then, that was a huge milestone.
and then 100,000
And
came.
then, well, I was going to
and-
go 50. I wasn't going to
Okay.
jump that far.
Wow.
And
Good
then
job of being humble.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, 10, and then.
I'm very proud. I still try to remain as humble as possible. I've never once taken it for, granted. I've never once bragged about it to anybody. Like, I don't even tell anybody, that we do it. Like, there's people, like, we were in the cab driving around Orlando, and the guy asked me, he's like, so what do you do for a living? I'm like, oh, I'm a truck driver.
I remember that. I was like,
He was like,
oh, you are.
he was like, oh, that's cool. I'm like, yeah, because I don't talk to people about it because it's,
I think it's really.
I just,
cool.
People ask
because
me.
people start asking you, so you're a YouTuber.
Sometimes people you can tell, like, they start to get almost angry when they find out what you do as well. Like,
So
I don't know how to describe it. There's almost like their whole
Envy.
demeanor changes, and then it becomes very standoffish and like.
I've had people that she's talking about,
trying to one up.
that, no, not even so much one-upping. It's just that I've had people I know, and I'm not mentioning any names, but it's just, local, people we know that have completely changed the way that they treat us, or now flat out hate us or dislike us because it's maybe not a real job in their eyes, or, whatever the deal might be. Regardless of whatever you do for a living, if you're dedicating hours to it, like, this may not be a 9-to-5 job for me, but I literally 7 days a week.
If you're putting your
day,
best
every day.
into it, and you're putting many, many hours into it, and you're getting paid for it, and you're making a living off of it, then it's a job.
There you go. There's people out there that do less than what we do. They don't have to work 13, 14, 15 hours a day recording.
I can honestly tell you guys that I'm home with him all day, every day, and I will see him maybe 2 hours out of the entire day.
I'm in my office
no
all
joke.
day.
Maybe a couple minutes here and there throughout the day for dinner, and then right around the time we go to bed.
I see him in the mornings, several times throughout the day, dinner, and then mornings when he picks me up from school, a couple times throughout the day, dinner.
My limit is 4 times a day for everybody. So if I see you more than 4 times a day is when I'm going to start getting angry.
So needless to say, I put a lot of time and effort into it. So the people out, that make comments of go get a real job, or you don't know what a real job is, I've done
hard work.
my fair share of some pretty crappy jobs in my time and backbreaking stuff. So I still, to go back to that about the
It's
success.
not like he went straight to YouTube and was like,
Yeah, no, I was doing YouTube on
Get
top.
there.
I was doing YouTube. The dog. I don't know if you wait. Let's see if you guys can hear that.
That's the...
That's Bear snoring on the floor, by the way.
Bear.
But anyway, I try to remain as humble as I possibly can at all times because it's because of you guys is the reason why we are here. I put a lot of hours, countless hours and time into doing this. So, but anyway, by the way, Snapple is the best. I love your videos. Well, thank you, Bubblegum Girl, by the way. Sorry, we kind of went off on a little tangent there, but anytime people ask about our success or ask, how that is, I always try to express like
It's a hard topic to explain.
it is, but I always still try to remain as humble as possible. I'm very grateful for being here because there's nothing better than waking up in the morning, sitting at your computer, knowing that you've created this empire of a YouTube
Presence.
channel of 600,000 followers of people that are just loving what you do and adore you and appreciate what you do, because all 600,000 of those people had to create an account and had to officially click subscribe. It's not just somebody that, it's not a robot that does it. They have to physically do that, which tells me there's 600,000 people around the world that have taken the time to come and click on my channel. Now, on a daily basis or on a monthly basis, I might lose upwards of 3,000 or 4,000 people, because that's just the
nature
ebbs
of
and flows, the
YouTube.
nature of YouTube. But in return, I'm also gaining 20,000 new subscribers a month. I mean, that's about the average our channel's growing. We're losing about 4,000 or 5,000 a month, and we're gaining about 20,000.
So we're really
About
like
16,000, 15,000.
15,000, 16,000.
But still, if you think about it, 15,000 people a month. That's what 4, 8, 12, 16. It's around.
I mean,
about
obviously there's
5,000 people a week that are physically clicking on the channel and subscribing.
right,
So.
and obviously there's channels that grow much faster or do
The larger
whatever.
channels,
But you know what?
yeah, the larger channels do.
It's not a competition for us. We're very happy with what we get to do. We're privileged and honored for the fact that you guys come and watch us and allow us to do what we do, because without you guys we wouldn't be sitting here, and that's as simple as it is. So it's something that we purposely try to never lose sight of.
Yep. Because we do get people out there that try to compare us and say, you guys are copying this channel, or how come you're playing the same game as this channel, and it's a video game. Everybody can purchase the same video game. It just is coincidence that I might be playing the same game. I never, go to people's channels and look at what they're doing and then copy them. I literally will have him come down and go, hey, by the way, did you hear the Division's coming out? I'm like, what's the Division? He'll show it to me like, oh, that looks cool. Add it to wish list. That's how it goes.
No one really
Or
ever
people will
copies
tweet me.
things.
People will tweet me and say, hey, Bear, are you going to play the new Far Cry game? I'm like, there's a new Far Cry game? Oh, there is! I'll get it. That's how it goes. I don't fish people's channels and look and go, oh, this guy's playing this game. I'm going to copy that. That's just not how things work.
He's honestly like
Yes.
really on
Dry
YouTube
stuff.
for his own channel or HK
We should
videos.
probably
So
continue
sometimes he
with
even
Yeah.
looks at it.
All right, let's move on to the next question.
All right,
We've
next
been
question.
on this for a long, long time now.
Awesome. Well, I'm also making up for lost time. That's why I'm not in any rush. Usually we're trying to keep it right around 45 minutes, but since we've starved them. Look at him. That's one guy right there. He's like laying on the side. He's drooling. See him? And this
Yeah,
girl,
because you just freaking bored him to death.
she's got a point.
This girl's like,
So next question from an awesome girl. Ask Snapple, what is your favorite subject in school? P.S. I love your videos. Pixie, you're amazing. Barry, best gamer ever known. Snapple, you're perfect. Ice cream sandwich, Paladin. No words.
thank you, and probably language arts because I'm not talented at anything else.
That's not true, but you
Yeah,
are
that's
a really
pretty
good
true.
reader.
Next question from an MP Frostbite. Ask FGN crew, are you guys ever going to Comic-Con? And did you guys watch the new Star Wars? She goes to Comic-Con and none of us have seen the new Star Wars yet.
I honestly don't really want to see the new Star Wars.
I think
If you look at the summary of the new Star Wars compared to Jedi Returns, one of the original
Rotten Tomatoes.
Return of the Jedi.
Return of the Jedi, if you replace some of the words for the summary of Return of the Jedi with the new one, it's the exact same plot.
Really?
Yeah,
Plot
it's the
twist.
exact same thing. It's except for Luke is instead of Luke being in this movie,
Right.
it's some chick. It's like a girl,
Mhm.
and Han Solo being Obi-Wan Kenobi, being their mentor. In Return of the Jedi, Obi-Wan dies, and it's
Obi-Wan
it's the same thing. It's just a more modern version of it.
Huh.
Tyler, do you like Deadpool?
Yeah.
I want to go see
I haven't
that
seen the movie yet, but
Yeah.
I think he's by far one of my favorite
I do too.
comics.
Snapple, would you want to be a bearded alien in real life?
Yeah. I would go
That
to
wasn't
school and
me.
be like,
Wait.
"What's up, ladies?"
No, it was you.
Speaking of aliens, can I just tell you that I watched that video about the Canadian Prime Minister? He was like it's like equivalent to like the Secretary of Defense for the U.S., but it's like Prime Minister of Defense or whatever it is. The title's called in Canada. And he was talking about like aliens being real, and the U.S. government is working with like 5 different races of aliens. Just throwing it out there. Guys should watch it. It's kind of weird. Just saying.
Hashtag Bereghost, Trekkie or Jedi? What is a Trekkie?
Star Trek.
Oh gosh, okay. You already know my answer then. If I didn't even know what a Trekkie was, so yeah, Jedi.
I've never seen a Star Trek
He's
movie.
actually more of like a Sith Lord. Just saying.
I hide my horns under my hat. Pixie, are you faking to be bad at games?
Where's the movie?
That was pretty good.
Best one by far.
It's totally an act.
Okay, I do not fake being bad. I'm naturally bad at games. However, if I play a game enough, I do become very good at it.
She does. Like when she played Modern Warfare, she was really good at it. But she has to play the game.
I have to play the game more than just 20, 30 minutes once a week
And we
in
catch
order for
so much from that.
I do, and I forget how to play games, and we play so many games.
I
And
catch so much flack for that. I get people that chew me out. They're like, Bear, how do you forget to turn your truck on in this game? Or how do you forget to turn this? Or how
we've
do you...
got
In
so
GTA,
many
it's
games
F.
going
Oh,
on.
calm down.
Shut up.
I'm gonna
Okay,
throw
hold
my
on.
Capri Sun away.
I literally, outside of recording for our FGN videos, I literally do not touch these games. So for me to be bad, yeah, I am bad, but I literally play the game for maybe 30 minutes in a 1 week period, up to maybe an hour or more, depending on how many videos we do of it in that one sitting. but it's that one sitting, and it could be a week or more before I touch that game again.
Because we record a lot in advance, so she
Yeah,
might not touch
so
it again.
I may not touch it again for a week, 2-3 weeks.
Maybe even
just
a month.
depends. And so I never get a chance to actually play the game to actually become good at it.
She
But-
never actually gets good.
Because there's
Okay.
people that are, there's people out there that are like, well, this streamer is, he's so good at this game. Like, well, streamers, the thing is, they play those games for they'll play that one game.
They're
and
playing
they'll
it
play
all day,
It's like
every
Sonic.
day.
He'll play freaking CS for like 14
Yeah, that's why
hours.
people are good, because they're playing 14, 15 hours a day. Whereas me, I'll play LSPDFR for like an hour, record a couple videos, and I'll jump to American Truck Simulator, play that for a couple hours. Jump to The Division, just learn how to play that. I was sitting on the screen trying to figure out how to mod my gun for 10 minutes. I don't
I
know.
had to teach him how to do that.
You know what I mean? It's just that we don't play the games all day, every day, like one game. We have so many titles we're playing that we're constantly having to learn how to do the
And you
controls.
So yes, I am really that bad. I'm not faking at it. I just don't play the games enough to actually become any good at it. So, and then I have my moments where I do have a good match, and I'll do really good, and I'll kick butt, and it's a fluke.
And you
We should have her play Dark Souls.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
And you forget how to play the games because, like, it's pretty much the basic concept of every game is, hey, F is to turn on the truck, or hey, on this game it's E, or hey.
Yeah, but it's
always
different. Is when I
It's
figure.
always E, F, or C,
No, I get.
and
Okay.
you always
Brianna, shut up! Stop while you're
you
at
don't know what you're talking about, so just
Either way,
shut
into
your face.
Pixie's defense, every game has, for the most part, similar controls. But the same, there are games out there that throw things. Like The Division has control as to lead.
You don't jump.
Yeah, you don't even jump. Like, you have to hit control down here to hurdle things. Where you would think C is to maybe jump, to duck, or spacebar is to hurdle, and it's control. Heck, what was that Lord of the Rings game that had the funkiest controls?
Oh, Shadow of Mordor.
Shadow of Mordor. Oh my gosh. Like that one. Spacebar was to sprint. Shift was to do and execute. G was to, it was like all over the place.
Once you got used to it, you got used to it. But
Yeah,
it
but
just
if
takes
you were to
a
take a
minute.
break from it for a month and go back to it,
Like, I got kind of, it wasn't very,
Oh, yeah, I
it wasn't
remember
hard
that
to be
game.
good
I
at
tried
that
playing it,
game,
I was like,
but
oh.
once I was kind of decent at it.
Yeah.
But, like, I haven't played it in, like, forever, so I'd probably be trash at it now.
So, moving on to our final question of our Q&A. I'm sure this video's gone well over an hour. I haven't kept track of it at all. But at any rate, guys, last question comes from an Alexander Ramos. And real quick, the reason why I haven't really watched the time is because we have deprived you guys for 3 weeks. So I figured we'd splurge a little bit and talk a little bit more to you guys. So last question from an Alexander Ramos. Ask Pixie, would you risk your life for your family or your unicorn hat? You can only pick one, not both.
What kind of question is that? Seriously.
Unicorn hat.
Obviously the unicorn hat.
Hey, I would have said the same thing.
Just saying.
No, in all reality, I
No,
choose
no,
my
no,
family.
she already
but,
said it.
You know,
Well-
unicorn hat all the way.
Thank you, Alexander, for that last question to wrap up and conclude our Friday Q&A
on Friday.
on Friday. Thank you guys so much for being patient and sticking around and waiting for this one to come up. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and we will be back on schedule with our Q&As every Friday from here on until we have another trip, which actually isn't for a couple of months. So you guys will have our full and undivided attention for the next couple of weeks of our Q&As. Thank you guys again for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We love you all, and we'll see you guys next Friday.
Bye.